Hi, this is Amy with Intuitive Coaching with Amy Radio, and this is your sacred space for spirituality, intuition, manifestation, metaphysical wisdom, and personal development. So I was running my errands this morning, and I thought I need to do a show and talk to people who were like me, who use your intuition, who have used your intuition your whole life to move through life. And you may not have even called it that. I want to remind you it's totally okay to use your intuition. I mean, let that be your thing, right? Like, let that be your gift, talent, ability, right? And for a long time, I thought I had to go and develop a whole nother gift, talent, and ability while continuing to use my intuition to navigate life. And recently, I've really just accepted that no, I'm just using my intuition, and that's enough. And that's a superpower unto itself. And so if you are a very intuitive person, no matter whether you're a practitioner, like a professional practitioner, or you're working on Wall Street, or you're a teacher, or you have a big business idea you're working through, if the way you're navigating that experience is using your intuition, using your psychic abilities, that's enough. And it's totally okay to just be intuitive about it. And sure, we live in a human world and, people want facts and proof, but you can call to you situations that give you that freedom. And I think the more and more you accept yourself, the easier it is to find yourself into right environments that support you using your intuition. Pretty much up until my last job right before I started my business, I was always in a job where I used my intuition. That's the way I did it. And I only think the last job showed up because it was time for me to start my business. And the juxtaposition between corporate life and my intuitive approach to everything was so strong that I couldn't deny that, oh, yeah, that's way too hard and way too stressful for me because I do it intuitively. It was a very matrix heavy job. It was a recruiting job where they documented every call you made and every resume you submitted, and they had you need to do X number of submissions. Whereas like previous jobs I worked in that industry, if I had a right candidate and I'd done my due diligence, of course, always the practical stuff, I'd done all the practical stuff, but if I knew it was the right candidate, I could submit that candidate and I knew they'd get that job, and nobody got in the way of that. And so in terms of like my superiors, and that's what I mean by using your intuition to navigate life. I wish someone had told me in college that I could totally just use my intuition to navigate life. Even my marriage, my first marriage, I'm manifesting my second marriage, but even my first marriage, I wish that someone had said, girl, just use your intuition. just just continue to use your intuition. And I was, obviously. But yeah, no, I think if you are an intuitive person and that resonates with you, use it for everything. And so that leads me to my 3-month intuitive coaching package. It is a wonderful way to move yourself forward. And you get to use your intuition. We get to talk about everything spiritual under the sun that makes you you. And you get psychic insight. You get the best manifestation wisdom. You get support. You get an ally that's there for whatever desire you are looking to create. You can learn more about the 3-month intuitive coaching package at intuitivecoachingwithamy.com. Thank you so much for listening to the show. I pray it was helpful. You get to be intuitive. It's totally okay. Use your intuition to navigate your life. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.